Imagine planning the perfect revenge only to expose your partner's deepest betrayals. What if the line between trust and vengeance became a high-stakes game? Tonight, we unravel a chilling story of deceit, meticulously captured on tape. Watch as secrets unfold and lives change forever. Welcome to Exposed, the Ultimate Revenge Unfolded. Ready to see how far someone will go for payback? Sarah woke up to the hum of her alarm clock, her day starting like any other. But today was different. Today, she was determined to expose her husband David's infidelity. The morning routine was a facade, masking her true intentions. Her anger and betrayal had fueled a meticulous plan. For weeks, Sarah had been suspicious of David's behavior, his late nights, secretive phone calls, and unexplained absences. Her fears were confirmed when she discovered flirtatious texts from a woman named Emily. Confronting David only led to dismissive denials, intensifying her resolve for revenge. As Sarah prepared for her plan, she felt a mixture of anxiety and determination. She dressed in inconspicuous clothing, blending into the background. Her goal was to catch David in the act, to document his betrayal in a way that would leave no room for denial. The stakes were high, and her plan was precise. She knew that David's car would be parked outside his office while he was with Emily. Sarah had spent days studying his routine and planned to catch him red-handed. She felt a dark satisfaction in knowing that her carefully laid plan was about to unfold. Sarah arrived at David's office under the cover of early afternoon. The suburban setting was quiet, adding to the tension. As David's car pulled into the driveway, Sarah's heart raced. Her pulse quickened when she saw Emily's sleek car follow. Emily was the woman Sarah had seen in the incriminating texts. David greeted Emily with a casual kiss on the cheek, their familiarity a stark reminder of Sarah's hurt. As they entered the house, Sarah's anticipation grew. She knew this was her moment to act. The timing was crucial. Sarah had already prepared for this scenario, making sure that everything was in place. She watched from a distance, her eyes fixed on the house as she mentally reviewed her plan. The next steps were critical, and she needed to execute them flawlessly. With David and Emily safely inside, Sarah moved to the car. She took out the puncture solution and methodically applied it to each tire. Her hands were steady despite the tension. This act of sabotage was a key part of her plan, ensuring that David couldn't easily escape before she had the chance to confront him. As she finished, Sarah retreated to her hiding spot, her mind racing with anticipation. She knew that David would eventually discover the damage, but by then, her plan would be in full swing. The next phase was crucial, capturing the evidence of David's betrayal. Sarah's focus remained sharp as she prepared for the final steps. Her emotions were a mix of anxiety and grim satisfaction, knowing that the truth was about to be revealed. Sarah approached the house with a mix of stealth and determination. She used a spare key to enter quietly, her mind focused on the task at hand. The house was eerily quiet, the only sounds coming from outside. She set up the video recorder in a discreet location, ensuring it had a clear view of the main areas. She positioned the camera to capture both the bedroom and bathroom, where she expected most of the action would take place. As the recorder began to roll, Sarah found a hidden spot to watch the footage in real time. The stakes were high, and every moment counted. The anticipation was palpable as Sarah waited for David and Emily's return. The minutes felt like hours as she remained hidden, her heart pounding with a mix of excitement and dread. The outcome of her plan hinged on these critical moments. The first scenes Sarah captured were of David and Emily entering the shower. Their laughter and playful interactions were visible, and Sarah's camera documented every detail. The intimacy of their actions was evident, and Sarah's emotions fluctuated between rage and a cold sense of justice. The footage revealed the depth of their relationship, showcasing their physical connection in explicit detail. Sarah watched as the couple's closeness became increasingly evident. Each moment captured was a stark reminder of David's betrayal. Sarah's focus remained unwavering as she monitored the footage. She was determined to capture every detail, knowing that the evidence would be crucial for the upcoming confrontation. The scenes were intimate and revealing, providing undeniable proof of David's infidelity. The camera continued to record as David and Emily moved from the shower to the bedroom. The footage captured their intimate acts with high clarity, documenting their oral sex and the final act in explicit detail. Sarah watched with a mixture of anger, sadness, and a grim sense of satisfaction. The raw and unedited footage showcased the full extent of David's betrayal. Sarah's emotions were complex, reflecting the depth of her hurt and the satisfaction of exposing the truth. The footage was a powerful testament to the deception she had endured. Sarah's hands trembled slightly as she continued to monitor the recording. The footage was crucial for her plan, and she was determined to ensure that every detail was captured. The explicit nature of the footage added a layer of gravity to her revenge. With the footage recorded, Sarah prepared to confront David. She arranged a meeting with her attorney to discuss the implications of the evidence. The legal aspects of her plan were significant, and she wanted to ensure that the footage was presented in the most impactful way. The day of the court hearing arrived, and Sarah's emotions were a mix of anxiety and anticipation. The courtroom was tense as the footage was presented, and the reactions were immediate. The explicit scenes played on a large screen, leaving the audience in shock and disbelief. Sarah observed as David's confident demeanor shifted to one of visible discomfort. Emily's reaction was equally profound, her face reflecting the embarrassment and regret of being exposed. The impact of the footage was undeniable, and the courtroom buzzed with whispers and murmurs. As the footage concluded, the courtroom erupted with activity. The judge, jury, and spectators were all grappling with the shocking revelations. The drama of the courtroom unfolded as David and Emily faced the consequences of their actions. Sarah's role in exposing the betrayal was now clear. The legal and emotional implications of the footage were profound, and the reactions from the courtroom underscored the gravity of the situation. The story of revenge and betrayal had reached its climax. The aftermath of the courtroom drama was intense. The legal battles and personal consequences of the footage became apparent, and Sarah's quest for justice had far-reaching effects. The impact of her actions reverberated through the lives of everyone involved. The revelations of the court case were not confined to the courtroom. The story quickly spread to the public, leading to widespread exposure. The media covered the case extensively, and the fallout was significant. Sarah's actions became a topic of public debate, with opinions divided on her motivations and methods. The social and emotional ramifications of her revenge were profound, affecting not only her own life but also the lives of David and Emily. The public exposure added a new layer to the story, with media coverage and public opinion shaping the narrative. The impact of Sarah's revenge was far-reaching, affecting the lives and reputations of everyone involved. The aftermath of Sarah's actions was both emotional and practical. She faced the consequences of her revenge, dealing with the fallout from the court case and the public exposure. Her relationships and personal life were significantly impacted. Sarah's emotional journey was a complex mix of satisfaction, guilt, and reflection. She grappled with the consequences of her actions, navigating the challenges of rebuilding her life in the wake of the revelations. The impact on David and Emily was equally profound. Their lives were turned upside down by the exposure, and they faced significant personal and professional consequences. The aftermath of Sarah's revenge was a testament to the far-reaching effects of betrayal and retribution. The legal consequences of Sarah's actions were significant. She faced potential legal repercussions for her role in the exposure, and the legal battles that followed were intense. The courtroom drama continued as the legal ramifications of the footage played out. Sarah's attorney navigated the complexities of the case, ensuring that her rights and actions were defended. The legal consequences of her revenge were a crucial aspect of the story, highlighting the challenges of seeking justice through unconventional means. The legal battles underscored the seriousness of the situation and the far-reaching effects of Sarah's actions. The outcome of the legal proceedings was a critical part of the story, reflecting the consequences of her quest for retribution. In the wake of the legal and emotional turmoil, Sarah took time to reflect on her actions. She examined the motivations and consequences of her revenge, grappling with the personal impact of her decisions. Sarah's reflections were a mix of introspection and remorse. She considered the lessons learned from her actions and the ways in which her life had changed. The process of self-examination was a crucial aspect of her journey, providing insight into the complexities of seeking justice. The personal reflection chapter explored Sarah's internal struggle and the emotional impact of her revenge. It highlighted the personal growth and self-awareness that emerged from her experience. With the legal battles settled and the public exposure subsided, Sarah began to consider her future. She faced the challenge of rebuilding her life and moving forward from the turmoil of her revenge. Sarah's journey towards healing and recovery was a key part of her story. She sought to rebuild her relationships and regain a sense of normalcy. The path forward was marked by personal growth and a renewed sense of purpose. The chapter highlighted Sarah's resilience and determination as she navigated the challenges of her new reality. It explored the ways in which she sought to create a positive future despite the scars of her past. The final chapter of Sarah's story brought closure to her journey. She reflected on the lessons learned from her quest for revenge and the ways in which her life had changed. Sarah found a sense of closure as she came to terms with her actions and their consequences. The chapter explored the resolution of her emotional and personal struggles, providing a sense of completion to her story. The closure chapter underscored the themes of forgiveness, acceptance, and personal growth. It highlighted the ways in which Sarah's experiences shaped her future and provided a final resolution to her quest for justice. The truth has been revealed, but the consequences are far from over. What do you think of this ultimate act of revenge? Share your thoughts and reactions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more riveting tales that dive deep into the complexities of human emotions. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for our next gripping story.